What up, my freaks? RuinusInsight here with part 37 of my Total Warhammer 3 Valkia, the Bloody Immortal Empires campaign. So as we left off last time, Rel is now, after destroying the forces of Khorne and Lewin himself, is now also in a position to attack Karl Franz, who has moved sufficiently close to us. We also now have our exalted bloodletters, who managed to have some fun, and hopefully they'll have some more fun against Karl as well. That said, we are a little bit damaged in terms of facing off against his army, but his army is, while decent, and certainly not in march stance, I think perfectly doable. Just gonna have to be careful about the mortar and the war wagons, and I suppose the, oh, this is the Hellblaster's war wagons as well, and the Reichsguard, but the regular infantry aren't really a threat. Anyway, we'll do this shortly, but let's see what else we have to do. Valkia continues to move southward towards the Fekendites, and they still have their two territories remaining. Just have to be careful how we conquer them and subjugate them, but I think we can certainly manage. Valkia, move here to attack this guy. I want to see if we can draw the garrison outside. I somehow doubt it, but give it a try. Most likely he's just going to run. Not that it'll matter much either way. Yeah, he's just going to run. And will he run far enough away to... Yeah, he'll run far enough away, whatever. Whatever, we're gonna attack Wolfenburg, we're gonna auto-resolve that, because this is absolute garbage. Way too much damage, considering what we would have taken, but what can you do? And... do we want to sack the place? Honestly, 2,000 is probably not worthwhile. We'll just occupy it with Valkia. Although... wait, she has the victory movement trait, does she not? So if we sack it... or not trait, but yeah... she's got everything back, so she can move quite a bit further as well if we ignore Wolfenburg. Can Golgast take it for us, though? No, he cannot. Would anybody be able to reach it? Azazel would probably conquer it, and I'd kind of rather give it to Wulfric, mostly because, well, he already has territories. That said, I was also thinking about moving Golgast down here to deal with Reinald von Karstein here, because otherwise he may start to retake territories belonging to... the Rog, and I obviously don't want that to happen either. Alright. You know what, let's start moving around this way. Let's go into march stance. We'll see if he moves, or tries to move, rather, to Beckhofen. But if he doesn't, that'll work out for us. He does appear to be stuck at Nagenhof here, so if he does take it for himself, we'll simply attack him with Gilgas next turn, and we are going to continue healing in our own territory as well. Mentash, I suppose we'll move you to Beckhofen, and just to guard the place. You're just a temporary army to take garbage territories, but it'll certainly work for this purpose. And I guess we'll kill you with Valkia, and then we'll take it after all. I would like to defeat Mr. Festus at least once. I don't know where he is, though. I got a free banner. And, I really... wait. After winning a battle... is this limited by turn... wait a second. You're telling me you could do this... oh. I thought that this was limited to one, so we could keep moving even further. Damn, if Azazel wasn't here... I'd really prefer that. What if we could just ignore Wolfenburg and have Wulfric take it? Do we really care that much? We probably don't really care that much. You know what? Screw it. I'd rather Valkia move, and honestly, if these guys try to fight her, it would be a pretty epic battle, because she's already damaged. So, alright, headed out this way, then, to Brass Keep. Without healing. And then we'll see. I suppose the question is whether we want to hit Middenheim first, or Brass Keep. I'm inclined to say we take Middenheim for ourselves and leave Brass Keep to the Fekendites. Why? Mostly because this is hidden and they're unlikely to die there, and we're obviously better off defending than the AI is. Also, Brass Keep is their original capital, so yeah, just leave it to them. It's not like they have any, not like they have any units here as well. Empire and Bretonia strategic location, damn. There should be some chaos strategic locations, damn it. Or landmarks or whatever. Alrighty, anyway, let's keep moving. Asavar Magath, you fought Grimgor before, and now... you could move into Blackfang, where you would probably get attacked by these guys, but I think you can deal with it if that happens. There's also all of this to consider. And man, wasn't Grimgor scary? So either we move up here or we move down here. The thing is, Daemonhunters is coming down this way, so he should be able to reach Zarnagrund. Ventrozortil has to stay here while Kailas gives chase to Grebits. And you can keep chasing Grebits, I guess. Barbaros, I forgot which army you were going to join, to be perfectly honest. Because you don't have a sorcerer either. You don't have a sorcerer. And you are about to get your sorcerer, this guy, right? Oh wait, and you have your sorcerer back. Okay, okay, well then. Well, let's just put these sorcerers in here. It will mean not moving as far as we'd like, but it is what it is. Oh, actually, you can move as far as you like now that I see that. First of all, can you summon anything? Well, you can get more trolls. Wait, we don't want trolls, we want more spawn and Forsaken. In fact, that's what we're researching right now. You guys can't go into spawn yet, but because you must be level 3, but it should be upgradable fairly shortly. Otherwise... Presuming we keep the giant, presuming that you all become spawn, I think we have to get rid of the cav. Because I want to keep the Chaos Feral Manticores, and while the cav would be useful in chasing down units, we don't really have room for anything else, especially if we want a decent amount of Forsaken and Chaos Spawn or Spawn of Chaos. So disband these guys for now. Hopefully I don't come to regret it. Get another Manticore so that you have 3 as your Air Force, then we'll have the Sorcerer join you. And then you can move southward to here. Now we also probably will want a Chaos War Shrine in this army as well, so that'll be another spot that has to go to somebody. Maybe the Chaos Feral Manticore won't even be useful here. Grebits, I wonder if you'd be able to reach the Falls of Doom. Honestly, we probably don't care that much if you are. But we do need to heal you for at least another turn, and we'll have Daemonhunters take Zarnagrund, which will allow Ventress to move this way and start attacking the Bone Rattlers and other stuff as well. Plus, we need to send a few more forces up here, so a few of our armies need to turn because we need to vassalize village as well. I just want to link up with the Dolgan here, essentially, so we just need to make a few more good moves. You, I guess, are going to attack Blackfang after all. It'll be dangerous. And there will be potential for getting hurt, but we'll see. And you can auto-resolve it. Continue taking damage, but I just don't think that they have enough units here to threaten this army anyway. There you go, got a free Gleaming Pennant. Oh, got a Magister. Nice. Wait, do we have a Magister in this army? Oh, we do. Okay, well, I do wonder which army we do not have a Magister, and we do want this in all the big fighty armies. Like you have a Magister. Realm Morspig, you're the next fightiest.
Let the slaughter commence!
And you do not have a Magister, alright. So you're gonna get one, as well as a Razor Standard, you deserve one. Banner of Swiftness you don't need, Barbarian, you know what, you can have a Barbarian as well. What you don't need here is the Slave Master. I can keep the Ore Slave, I guess, for now. Let us then switch you to Magister, there we go. And that's the only Magister we have. Damn, we need to get more of these. Ranked up after winning 6 or more offensive battles. We're working on it, game. We're working on it. You're gonna probably attack Carl, but since you fought recently, would we be able to fight with Harald at Swamp Town instead? I would kind of prefer that, but now it doesn't look like we can land at this time. Looks like we'll have to wait until next turn. You can explore the island, and you can auto-resolve this garbage. And you still have a Gleaming Pennant. Put it on this. Yeah. That's way more damage than it should have been. You know what, let's heal up for that. I know it's souls, but we're about to fight a full stack plus a garrison here. Plus 8,000 favor, not bad. And, maybe you can land. I'd really love to fight this. Do they have a defensive structure here at Swamp Town? Provides garrison. But I take it that that is still a... Siege vehicles are not available. Defensive supplies. So I take it that this is going to be a minor summon battle. Oh, wow. Look at all those Savage Orcs. Okay, that just looks like fun. And that looks like a fun time to slaughter all those. And we want to take all these territories so we can swap some of this stuff around. Give Hexoatl to the Cult of Pleasure, give the rest to Skeggy, and make him a little bit more powerful. Alrighty, we'll deal with that in a second. Let's keep moving everybody around just to see what battles we have available to us this turn. Arel, you are going to attack Carl shortly. Ventress, you are... Yes, you're going to stay still. I did want to get you another Dire Doggo, or rather a Fleshhound. 1, 2, 3, yeah, we can only get one more. In that light, we can either get rid of the 2 Chaos Trolls, but I kind of like them in here. I think they'll work with the Chaos Warriors, and... Do we need to keep the Marauder Horsemen? You know what, let's get rid of one of the Marauders, I guess. Like so. And just so you don't dilute the ranks, you can die. And then we'll get you in here. And there we go, that's 4. And then we still need to get you in here, Barbaros. And damn, I don't want to have 5 only. Maybe we have too many aspiring champions. I was thinking we'd put you 2 into knights and keep you in regular form so that you can get unflinching soldiers to buff up both Chaos Knights and Chaos Warriors and Chosen. Yeah, I think maybe we go with 2 aspiring champions, although they're quite decent with all the crazy upgrades that we've been giving them, to be fair. Do we really need the Chaos Knights in here, though? I don't know. I feel like the Chaos Knights would work well together with two Chaos Knights and 4 Fleshhounds work well together. You know what? Let's get rid of one of the aspiring champions, then. We have a lot of aspiring champions in every army, but then again, we also have a lot of these guys, but, let's just do that. No big deal. And then move into here. We can always resummon an aspiring champion if I don't like something about the way this army performs. Alrighty, and then you just stay there, buddy. Alrighty, who else needs to move? In terms of armies, I think that's nobody. Kuchar, you need to steal tech, and we will be needing to be stealing tech for quite a while yet. Nowhere near. Oh, come on, Kuchar. Is this the 3rd time you got wounded, or was that? No, that was Tyro Godslayer that got wounded before. But still, very annoying. You try to land here and steal tech for the Monument of the Moon. And is that a Skull Island? Yes, it is. Ooh, free 20k money. We can land down there. We should also probably declare a few more wars while we're here, or this turn, I guess. All right, we'll do that after we fight. Because obviously we'll be raking in the cash here. That's you, Kuchar. The other Kuchar. Go to Angariel and try to steal tech from there. Alright, hopefully our allies, or vassals, this is not an equals thing, can take over the rest of Ulthuan. And I also may need to destroy the Dread Fleet. If they refuse to vassalize, I did want to get them as our vassals. I can certainly foresee a use for a couple of Necrofex Colossi. You are an assassin, you're still in exhausted state though, so you don't matter. And then Mercy, you can keep stealing tech, so go to Montfort.
Blue fires of hell.
Yeah.
Blast it.
Oh, everybody's failing today. Alrighty, well, that looks like that's it to me, so it's time for Harald to attack Swamp Town. Let's do this thing cinematically, obviously. It looks like pretty fun time, and just fighting all those savage orcs, if nothing else. I get to it.
Within my power.
Alrighty, now that is a lot, and I mean a lot of savage orcs, which Harald, I think, should be able to enjoy. Let's have him go in by himself like he did when we basically just got him, when he fought armies by himself. Now he can kill things a lot better, in the sense that he does a lot more splash damage. So let's see what he can do here. And yeah, there's like, what, 2 full stacks here? Look at all those units. And damn, fortunately for us, they're not all that strong, and thus not really all that threatening either. 3816 on the Savage Orc stats, eh? So fairly high attack, actually, and their weapon strength is pretty decent at 44 as well, but their melee defense is quite low, and their attack will upgrade further due to Frenzy and 25 physical resistance as well. Huh. Well, that's great for them. But here comes Harald, and he is going to go after the enemy lord as soon as he can find him. There he is, dropping down among the trees. So I guess we'll be getting a little bit of a debuff because of our unit being large. But I suppose the enemy unit is as well. And here we go, every swing of his axe going after the enemy lord, but also splitting apart a few of those savage orcs. Lovely, damn, Harald, you scary. Alrighty, so let's see what we're looking at here. The enemy lord is in here somewhere. There he is, and he is down to about, I don't know, 25% HP. HARALD has also used all his buffs, so now he's hitting for 94 with armor sundering and magical fire attacks. 1.3k weapon strength as well, and the enemy lord is just about done for. One more swing will take him out if we can reach him, and we do have the mass to bring him down. Very good. I wonder how the orcs would react in this situation, just watching this demon drop into just thousands of orcs, not care about any of them, and kill their war boss, and then just start killing, I don't know, several of them with every axe swing. Well, here's what they apparently do. They send in some stone trolls to try to hold, or are these regular trolls? Yeah, those are regular trolls. To hold HARALD back. Although somehow I doubt that it's going to do too much. He also has perfect vigor now, does he not? Or does he? He's still fresh, so I think he does, which means he can fight forever. And between the crown and the fact that he's fairly resistant to damage, I don't think he's too worried about this. I'd actually be curious to see how long it would take them to go down. He's been moving down here for a while, so it's very nice that we're gonna get this treat of a battle for him. It looks like he's having a good time. Look at his smile. And almost moved to the edge of this little formation. Let's see what we got. Some of the enemies are actually moving towards our own lines now, though not too many. Most of them still moving around HARALD, who has 87 kills and 13,500 damage. Not too bad. Of course, if he was a spellcaster, he would have a lot more, but that's fine. He's also completely unharmed by all this, has killed the enemy lord, and will probably kill plenty more troops as we continue. I maybe should have pushed him out into the middle of the clearing there instead, just so that he didn't have to be in the dark this entire time. Although the shadowy monstrosity killing thousands upon thousands of your troops is a pretty neat thing as well. There we go, and this is essentially how the Demon Prince was born, when we sent him into fighting those High Elves in just massive numbers. Beautiful, well done, buddy. Now at 164 kills, and hey, we're getting a small fight out here as well. Looks like some savage orc boar boys. We're charging with them with our anti-large dragon ogres, of course, while our Gorebeast chariots are going to engage in their first battle as well and go after some of these orcs. They are not doing too well in terms of moving past them, but I do wonder if they're going to be doing okay damage here. 1700. We're not going to be bothering with just sending them around, really. I don't think there's a need. Especially as we're just using them to pin this unit down, and we're going to charge them with these Flesh Hounds and our extra cav units. All the while, the Boar Boys are in very bad shape, and when you're just about done, the Dragon Ogres give chase to them, and the anti-large certainly pays dividends here. And there we go, now this entire blob surrounded by the rest of our units and should be completely destroyed in these trees. Let's check back on the rest of the battle. The enemy is now approaching our main line. Over on this side, I accidentally sent the Gorebeast chariots to charge into the Savage Orc Boar Boys directly. And when I say accidentally, I do mean on purpose, but shouldn't have done so. And the Boar Boys just ripped those Gorebeast chariots apart very, very quickly on the charge. I was hoping that because of the heavy armor of the Gorebeast chariots at 140, they would be able to survive a little bit longer, but apparently not the case. Obviously, Cav versus Chariot is a terrible matchup, but I still wanted to test it out. Just not going to do that in the future. At least they survived. Otherwise, same thing happening on this side as did on the other side. The Dragon Ogres ripped the Boar Boys apart, and then the Flesh Hounds as well as the cavalry came in to finish the enemy off. A few more enemy units moving into the fray in the center here, and I guess we can watch them a little bit. HARALD is still fighting all by himself in the pile of enemy units back here, but I am willing to bet he'll be fighting for a long time yet. He's confident, he's fresh, he's completely unharmed, and he's up to 102 damage now. And on top of that, he's got nearly 300 kills and 32k damage. Good job. Alrighty, back to the main battle here, and once again, that is a lot of enemy troops, but I guess we can watch the rest of our units fight here. And that is a, what, a glittering robe? Or no, it was a Helm of Discord debuff on the enemy from one of our heroes. Actually, our only hero, so not one of our heroes. I saw the war shrines and I thought for a second, that must mean several heroes. Also in the background, as we saw just in the background, a sword of Khorne dropped down to try to help Harald destroy these guys a little bit. Not that he needed help, clearly, and just to diminish their numbers a teensy bit. Alrighty, and ooh, these guys on the flank might be in a little bit worse shape. Let's watch them fight a little bit. They should be able to hold the ground at least a little bit longer because they are the shielded, not the dual axe variety. Gonna get them a little bit of support with that Searing Doom. Keep holding the ground. Not seeing a lot of our Chaos Warriors go down here. And keep up the spell work. Once again, not that it's super necessary, but just to speed up the action a little bit. And on top of that, Penumbral Pendulum and a use of Final Transmutation Overcast. Enemy army is in pretty bad shape now, as we can see the balance of power is very, very much in our favor. Looks like all these units, after being hit by all that spell work, are just about ready to rout, and then in the center line, most of them have been overrun by our units as well. Lovely. Yeah, the enemy army probably needed some proper units in here if it wanted to achieve something. Honestly, if it had like 8 units of cav of the same type, it might have been able to at least rear charge our main line and done a little bit of damage. Since it can clearly do damage to heavily armored targets. Alrighty, I'm actually surprised that the entire enemy army hasn't routed yet, but it does look to be getting ready to. Another Searing Doom drops down on them. I see a lot of enemies wavering. All the leadership bars drop, and there is the chain rout. Harald, I don't think, ever stopped fighting the pile of enemy units. 417 kills, now nearly 40,000 damage. And there we are. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. It wasn't a difficult battle, it really wasn't, but damn it if it wasn't fun. Now, one thing is, this is a settlement battle, so we don't need to chase anybody, but we are going to. And the reason for that is the fact that I would like to try to achieve more kills. As we know, Harald is still waiting to get GOREFEAST, and based on killing, I think, 2,000 units in a single battle. I'm hoping that units killed while they run away count for this, and I don't think we've ever faced off against so many enemy units at the same time. I mean, 120 on each unit of Savage Orcs, and there's 2 stacks. They're not 100% Savage Orc because there was a few cavalry in there. Well, they were Savage Orc cavalry, but they weren't boys. So we should have more than enough units in theory as long as we can get the requisite number of kills. I hope. We've been waiting for that thing. Alrighty, keep killing. Harald, you can keep killing as well. Look at them run around him. Just keep swinging away. I love it. And now not in the dark. Took that Savage Orc's arm off as well. Damn, and those axes are bigger than an orc themselves. Those are some damn fine axes. Bet he's wishing they were chain axes, but oh well. You can't have everything. Man, that effect keeps looking like it's like, I don't know, his mouth is shining or something like that. You know, like glinting his teeth as he smiles. Huh, wow, well, that orc seemed to have gone way up in the air. Alrighty, well, it looks like we're pretty much done. I'm just going to speed this up as we give chase to the rest of the units remaining and hope that we've killed enough to satisfy Harald's bloodlust, at least for now, to get him that ability, though we shall see. Gorby's chariots continue chasing, probably not going to do a crazy amount of damage, although 152 on this one. I think she did some damage. Though I imagine at least part of that was due to the chase. Alrighty, and the last units, trying to get those very last kills in the hopes of getting enough, and there we are. Certainly a very decisive victory, and I do have the feeling that Harald could have won the entire battle by himself. It would have taken ages. Alrighty, so judging by the end of the screen there, the enemy lost 2,800 troops in battle, and of course the rest were destroyed afterwards, but 2,800 troops in battle is 2,000, so will he get his trait there? Now, we could sack the place. Wait. If we sack, yeah, we sack it, because we can still move. And Path to Glory unlocked, so do we finally have it? Is it here? Yes, it is. We now have Master of Massacre and GOREFEAST. So he is more healthy, and more importantly, he heals even more in combination with the Crown of Everlasting Glory. Perfection. We've been waiting for that for the entire campaign, or at least I have. So I'm pretty happy about it. Alright, let's take Swamp Town. We're going to occupy it, mostly because we need these territories to be traded to our allies. And what was his other thing, his other Path to Glory? Win a battle against an army containing 5 missile units. That's pretty nice. I want the missile resistance in the Chaos Armor pretty bad. How hard is it to find an army with 5 missile units? You know who probably has a bunch of missile units? These guys probably do. Yeah, I wonder how strong the Bordelot Errant are. And the Hunts Marshal's expedition has 10 settlements. We'll probably have to declare war on them anyway. We're not going to bother vassalizing these guys after all. Plus, we might want to try to vassalize Rakarth, for example, and Rakarth would like it if we fought these guys, and would probably be accepting of a few traded territories as well. That makes me want to declare war on them right now. That said, they are allied with the Bordelot Errant, which means we would be fighting the Bordelot Errant, but we wouldn't be... our allies wouldn't be doing so, huh? Our vassals, because it's still all screwy. It's kind of unfortunate. All the Wood Elves are also allied to each other, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, so we'll need to declare war on them. Or wait, or will our allies join the war? You know what, let's actually find out here. Let us talk to... where are you? I was actually considering possibly vassalizing the Hunts Marshal's expedition, but you know what, screw it. Declare war. I'd rather vassalize Rakarth. I feel like he's more down with what we're doing, plus we're collecting all the Dark Elves if we can, so... yeah, declare war on this. There we go. And just out of curiosity, if we take one of our vassals, for example, the Skeggi, are you at war with the Bordelot Errant? No, you're not. Okay, so the Bordelot Errant joined the war against us, but none of our vassals joined the war, which is stupid, but they apparently refused to fix it, so, whatever. What can you do? Not a big deal. I'm sure we could deal with them ourselves without too much trouble anyway. Tong, Vanaheimlings, Skeggi, do we actually want any of these missions? Not really, but, oh, I never had an outpost built with you, my bad. Let's build it at the Isle of Wights. Actually, should we just go through this, building outposts everywhere? Because they do help them generate more cash. You have to wonder where their most money-making territories are. And, wow. The Tong are basically making nothing. That's disgustingly bad. I guess the Monolith of Festrelung is the best with 139? I have no words. I have absolutely no words. Monolith of Festrelung it is, I guess. Alrighty, so while we're here, why is this gray? You do not share an enemy with this ally. Because Vargar broken, yes, that's fine. Vanaheimlings, we have built. Skeggi, Skeggi we built before, yes. Mung is good, Cool is not been built, alright. Where's their money-generating province? We could do their capital, but it's not making any cash. Gallows Tree is making a little bit. And it looks like the Pillar of Skulls is similar, but their capital is... why is it generating no money? Alright, I guess Gallows Tree then. Not that it matters in any way. Alright, Sarl. You guys should be making some money somewhere, right? Oh man, the most money-making territory is the one that we're actually probably wanting to trade away from you. I guess we could do Castle Alexandrinov and just hope it doesn't get taken from you. Oh, why not? Let's do Castle Alexandrinov. Oh wait, they have another territory? The Sarl encampment... oh, there's also the Bay of Blades. Oh, you know what? Bay of Blades is good. It's making 500 money, yes. Power them up just a little bit. Crag, we're good with. Gormani tribe are dead, unless I'm mistaken. Dolgan, outpost with you. Which is not likely to die? Probably the Volary. Also not making a crazy amount of money, but it's fine. And Volary it is. Alright, Aghole, good. Scourge of Cain, good. Gron, Subtle Torture, Shadow Legion. Ecstatic Legions, we never did. Because, well, Tower of Crack is really the only option. It's taking all of our cash, but then at least we won't have to do this later. Carrick Doom for you. And we can just upgrade them all at some point. Just wait a few turns and upgrade them all at once, just so that we don't have to go over this. You have Gorger Rock, but I actually want to give you Zarnagrand. So we'll wait on the Heralds of the Tempest. You're good, you're good, you're good. Broken Axe. Massive Horkal is the only option. Seducers of Slaanesh are good. Harganeth, Cult of Pleasure, Hag Grief, and Nagaron. Beautiful. Alright, oh, for the love of... Alright. I didn't want to click through all that. Okay, now... Harald, you are now good. Oh, I can't wait to get you in a battle with your Gorefeast. But he got his treat, and he got the Gorefeast out of it. It was pretty fun. I did enjoy him slaughtering those units. Honestly, if we wanted to, we could have probably he could have probably slaughtered his way through the entire army by himself pretty effectively. So, if we had wanted to. Now, I guess we spent a little bit of money to build some buildings. We're kind of out of time here, so I don't think that we have time to fight the the forces of Karl, but we could do that at the start of next episode. Repair Black Fang, please. Where is Black Fang? It'll be near a battle site. Yeah, you know what? It will. Build the Twisted Relic here. And yeah, I'm doing a few of these buildings just because. Crackadrak, yes. Do we want the Cultist Camp, or do we just want to build the Money Building? I gotta go with the Money Building. And you as well. Alright, Gormadni. Money Building. Kadatha. Tower. Albion. Help our vassals, and 8,000 for the tower. That's a little bit on the expensive side. 6,000 for you, I'll take it. No money from either of you, no money from either of you, and no money from either of you. Okie dokie, I think we'll save the rest until next time. I am going to call the episode here, but next time we will attack with Valkia at either the Brass Keep or... Well, I guess we'll attack Middenheim first. We'll take Rudenwald, then we'll attack Middenheim immediately. Or maybe we'll even sack Rudenwald. Then sack Middenheim, then capture Middenheim, then go back through this to attack Brass Keep, and then subjugate these guys. All the while, we continue the attack on the Blue Vipers with Harald, and continue moving south, and spreading our armies out a little bit shortly, as we do have 4 down here, to hit a village and start going this way. We do still have Cathay to fight, if we want to, as well as a few other factions, though hopefully our vassals will start moving south as our... I think our endgame goal is to completely destroy the center of the map here. I don't particularly think that the Cathans are going to be all that threatening. Anyway, stay tuned. Lots more battles to come. Emperor Karl Franz will be next on the menu for Rel here. That should be a good time. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. Whatever I usually say, all glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.